Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to PixelAnyOver.com. So the PlayStation 4 is here. It's out. It's pretty freaking awesome. Really enjoying it. And today what we're going to do is we're going to focus on NBA 2K14 and just how freaking amazing it is compared to last gen. So we got other games we're going to get to, Call of Duties, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield, and all kinds of. Battlefield looks pretty awesome. That's a leap up. But this game in particular, and right away you get let's talk about it. You get the NBA today. It shows real stats, real stuff that's going on. That's one thing I do want to talk about when you're in game. At least in the quick game mode, and maybe this doesn't take place when you're in your season and so forth, but in quick game mode, you actually get to see or hear real stats flashing. Like I was playing one game and it said, hey, Ricky Rubio got 16 assists, which was his career high last night. Well, that really happened in real life, and they were talking about how it happened last game. So that was cool. I like that connection to the real world. The other thing I really like, and is why we're showing you this, is just how amazing this game looks. It looks and plays great. It's tough, I'll tell you this much. You got to play more like real basketball, and that is a change, but it's very cool. So, as this game loads up, and everything's real shiny. That's one thing you need to remember, is that everything is real shiny, and it's next gen. It's got a little bit of plastic to it, just the menus and stuff like that. But the game itself, the players are awesome. As we get going here, one thing I do need to let you know, and I hope this isn't a trend. I haven't seen it in any other game. We've tried about 6 disc-based games, but for some reason, NBA 2K14 required like a 40-minute install. I'm not even joking. Now, the difference between this gen and last gen is they actually let you play a quick game when you were installing. It had a progress bar on the bottom left, and my God, was it a slow progress bar. But I was able to play Heat versus Spurs, and I was playing it. There was no real audio in the arena, no commentary, that kind of stuff. It was really bare bones. The menu system seemed to be there. But towards the end of the game, I was able to, the progress bar got to 100%, and instantly the commentary kicked in. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So, anyways, that's the only downside, I guess, to next gen when games do that. But once it's installed, you're good to go unless you delete that source, obviously. Okay, so just right off the bat, how freaking amazing does this game look? I mean, these guys, and I'm gonna play as Thunder here, but I'm a T-Wolves fan, and they got Peck's tattoo. They got Love's hair. Like, there's a couple close-ups of Love that are literally, you have to do a double take if you're sitting back on the couch and watching this. So, like I said, the game, you'll see a lot of turnovers because you got to be worried. These players play the passing lanes. They actually, the momentum is a big deal now. It just feels different. It feels, you can't just, NBA jam it and just destroy someone. I suppose you could if you mess with the sliders, but what fun is that, right? So just to watch the overall flow of the game and so forth, really cool. And what we're going to show you, we're going to show about most of this first quarter between these two teams, and then I'm going to hop over to Heat versus Golden State, and a really fun game. And I'm not going to talk over any of that, and so you can actually listen to it and enjoy the game for what it is. One thing that I'm having a hard time finding is I used to like to just create a couple of players and put them on the team and kind of create my own little mini, dynasty between two awesome players, kind of like a fake, Miami situation. I can't find like the basic creative player, so maybe someone can help me out there. I've looked and looked and looked. The menu system, I just wish they would have kept with the menu system they use current gen because I'm so familiar with it. But my theory is that they don't have that because they eliminated some stuff. You got the My Team, you got the My Player, but it just seems like there's a little bit of bare bones going on here, like what we saw last gen, with the first games that came out, sports games. Now, I appreciate the visuals, the animation, all that's awesome, but I don't know, why'd you have to change the menu? 2K menus, we're so used to it. And I wouldn't mind it if it was more intuitive, but it just doesn't, it's almost 2 layers to it. That's my only complaint so far, is I can't find a couple of things that I really like to do and whatnot. I do plan on playing this game on the X1 for the most part, but I couldn't resist Target's buy 2 get 1 free this week, so I had to try it out. But outside of that, the gameplay is great. It's so awesome. It's one of those games that it's just fun to watch. You know, I noticed a lot of animations from the last gen, but they're done better. Like there's just certain ones, like the charging where the guard charges through a defender. That happens a lot. If you guys have played this, you know that. Um, but it looks, it just looks so much better that I don't mind it. It's pretty cool. So um, that's it. We're not. This isn't a review. This is just an absolute. We're probably gonna do this with a lot of games. Just our impressions of what these games look like, and it's fantastic. This game is just it's a crazy amount of detail put into this and passion, and you can see that it's just this is very much a next gen game. Look at these cutscenes, just awesome. Love it. The emotion, the faces, the animation, everything's so well done that it's again, if someone was walking by or saw this on a TV at a bar, even they might think this is real. So that's what we're looking for next gen. I'm sure that's what you're looking for. I'm gonna let this play out. There's a good another 14 minutes of this with, like I said, we switch off this game, go to another one, and some really awesome stuff happens there. You really should check that out because LeBron James, you can tell they spent a little bit more time on his emotion and his face and his behaviors because they're all there, and it's so worth it. There's some of the moves that I was able to do with him, and just it's so him, and this goes for all these players, but it really is apparent with LeBron. So thanks for checking things out. Hope you guys got your PS4 and you're enjoying it. If not, maybe you're living vicariously through people on YouTube. It's a very solid system. Really enjoying it. I can't really ask for much more at this point. So thanks for checking things out. We appreciate it. Have a fantastic day.
They had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way. Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Here's Pekovic, and the basket good.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here's Westbrook, coming off 31 points last game. Pass to Durant. Left side, Westbrook. Cephalosha kicks to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No good from Perkins.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Love outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Buttinger. Trains the three-pointer. Buttinger's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Westbrook drives in. Here's Perkins. Shot is off. Nice D from Pekovic. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts, it's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting their offense come from that.
Lamb dishes to Durant. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points in the fast break.
Here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Fabit passes to Collison, and stolen by Turioff. Barea kicks to Brewer. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Brewer's got his first points of the night. And Clark, you mentioned Brooks' single-mindedness. He stayed pretty constant with his rotations, too.
And there's no doubt players appreciate knowing their role, but, you know, a lot of critics have been surprised at how Brooks has stuck to his lineups. Some lineups that didn't seem to be all that effective. You know, his usual starting lineup with Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
Here is Brewer. Fabit making his last shot. A nice shot by Barea.
What a terrific job to Hit the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Where was he going with that?
The Daily's out.
Time changes. New.
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the defending world champion Miami Heat facing the Golden State Warriors. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. One of the preeminent players in professional basketball, Andre Iguodala.
Well, Iguodala is just a scary athlete, Kevin. Even among NBA players, he stands out in that regard. Incredibly long, active, fast, quick laterally, and that's why he's so good defensively.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a terrific defender, and with his ball handling ability, he's able to penetrate and finish creatively at the rim, too.
Take a look at the Warriors. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
You know, for some teams, it takes a little time to get into a groove, to find the traction you need to start the season, but not for this squad. I mean, they've been playing like they have a chip on their shoulder. I like the edge I see out of them.
Yeah, I like it too. They're playing angry. I mean, they're really taking it at people, being aggressive, looking to attack right from the outset.
Now here's James. And that one's good. LeBron's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
Outside Curry. Thompson against Wade. Lee dishes to Thompson. Iguodala outside. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lee against Haslam. Back to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Iguodala. Curry can't get it to go. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Oklahoma City.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Chalmers. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
You know, people look at Mario Chalmers and say he might not be your typical point guard. He's not a big-time penetrator or playmaker, but he's a good fit for the Heat with his active defense and spot-up shooting from long range. I think it's a hand-in-glove fit, actually.
It's stolen by Bogut. Curry with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Iguodala outside. Releases from 15. There's David Lee on the assist by Iguodala. And Chalmers, a three-time All-American, NCAA champion his junior season at Kansas, received the Most Outstanding Player Award for that 2008 tournament.
Oh, look out, man!
The rim is shaken.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Thompson outside. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket. Well, you know, it's interesting, guys. Klay Thompson, as we all know, is a deadly outside shooter. But I think early in his NBA career, he struggled a bit with his touch around the rim. So it's nice to see as last season wore on, he started to find that touch around the glass and finish against bigger guys, which is much needed at the two-guard position.
Dishes to Haslam. Back to Wade. Now Haslam inside.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Haslam. Haslam hits both of them. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Mark Jackson and I spoke for just a couple of moments. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Well, and Clark, going back to Klay Thompson, he wants to be a complete player. His dad certainly was, and you know, Steve, he's just not a shooting specialist.
No, he's got the size and ball handling ability to really attack off the dribble, and he's also become an excellent defender, too. Greg Popovich talked about it during their playoff series a year ago. Thompson really did a nice job at that end of the floor.
And that one's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the night. Guys, back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch. Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
18 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. Thompson's got 7. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Milwaukee.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively, guys. Their passing was dynamic, shot making, a really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
Here's Lee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Razili's checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Curry. He was all alone on that one. 7 points for LeBron.
Boy, it was an impressive turnaround for Mark Jackson and the Warriors last season. I mean, his promise of making the playoffs didn't come together in his first season at the controls, but in year 2, they got it done. And I tell you what, most thought Mark would be a really outstanding coach, and he's well on his way to making that a reality.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Tony Douglas. Goes up the baseline. That's good from Battier on the assist by James. Battier's got his first 2 points. And for Mark Jackson, there had been some questions. He had never spent time as a coach, even as an assistant. And he just finished signing an extension through the 2014-15 season. You know, I guess the question was, Steve, would he be able to take over the reins as a head coach?
Well, the biggest thing you want to do as an NBA coach is have your players buy into what you're selling. And Mark Jackson's been able to do that. His players believe in him. He motivates them. They like playing for him. And that's most of the battle right there.
Curry attacking. Here's Spates. Goes back up. No good from Azila.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And stolen by Spates. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. LeBron with the block. They retain possession. Here's Curry. Here's Azili. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Cole, the pass to Batty. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now here's Curry. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.